Hi all, this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the Feminine's Mars and the Masculine's Venus. It's 3:11 on the clock. 3 is the Empress, 11 is Justice, Truth, and Balance. So perhaps there's a need for emergent socializing and coming together. So everything's pre-shuffled. I'm going to get going with your read. This is the Gilded Tarot. This is the Rider-Waite Mini. We're going to do clarifiers at the end too with oracle cards, and we're going to roll the die here as well. As I'm shuffling, today is June 30th, 2021. We're doing the energies of Pisces going into July 2021. What's going on for Pisces? This is a general reading. If you want something more specific, my information's below, as well as on my website, twinflames3344.com. I have a CD out there also called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe if you want to check it out. And so here we go for Pisces. What's going on for Pisces today? It's a beautiful sunny day out. I haven't seen it yet, but I will after this. I'm going to go for my run after your read. Take a deep breath, you guys. Pisces. One more. Pisces. The Lovers just popped out there upside down. Hold on. Pisces. Pisces. That didn't go through very well. And Pisces, that's good. All right, so for Pisces, going into July 2021, Pisces, what do you need to know? Pisces. Okay. Okay, first out, my voice just clogged up a little bit, so you might have something to say. So make sure I'm all plugged in here. All right, so your first card is the Four of Cups, which is someone who's tempted by the Holy Grail. Someone might be bored of the same old, but there's a time. Boredom is for a reason. It's grounding and integrating time for the experience that you just had. So you need to be still. You need to focus on your body and what your body's telling you, not your mind, but learning how to read yourself and connect into your intuition through meditation as well. So somebody's tempted by the Holy Grail, challenged by the Knight of Wands, which can be a player energy, but this also could be someone falling short of expectations or had good intentions, but then couldn't follow through. They ran out of energy or whatever. But this also could be someone paralyzed by their passions, unable to move forward. But again, it's that player energy too of wanting to use another. But yeah. So it's overstimulation or, being frozen. So the foundation here is the Queen of Wands reversed. So she can either be sick, tired, or pissed off, and you don't want to mess with her if she's pissed off. She could just be a fire sign who's having an ungrounded day, so she might be moody and she's going to tell you about it, or she's going to show you with her physicalness. And these could be two siblings or partners, both very fiery here, not getting along because they're bored and they're bouncing off the walls. And in the recent past here is the High Priestess, which is a secret passion or someone who needs to use their intuition, but this is Pisces reversed. And then what's crowning for you, Pisces, is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. And this can be feeling stuck or on strike or unable to function. So again, we have two knights unable to function here. This one because of their passions, this one because of their practical life. This could be someone who's got a disability, physical or emotional or spiritual or whatever it is for you, unable to go forward, unable to get a job. There is no movement here. This one's already slow going back, and now this one is stuck, not knowing how to proceed. Should I go back or should I go forward? Don't know. Stuck. What's going forward here is the Ace of Cups. How beautiful for you, Pisces. There's big love here to be had right here. Self-love, spiritual love, new love. There's definitely a need, an energy of self-love here amidst this kind of negative energy here. And you're seeing yourself as the King of Pentacles reversed. This could be someone who's in your energy as well if you're feminine. This is, someone who's ungrounded or lost money this year, Or someone who's all about the money and doesn't really care how you feel. And he's reversed, looking at her. Maybe he's blaming her for his loss of money, time, energy, or status. But why are you seeing yourself as the King of Pentacles reversed? Maybe you're seeing yourself as a man or a woman who's just focused on your job and nothing else, but is it really working out for you? Perhaps not, when there's love to be had. And you may have been avoiding love because you might have gotten hurt in the past. So maybe you just start focusing on your job all the time, but now you're becoming that person of being greedy and all about the money. So what's around you or how others might see you is the Two of Cups. There may be love here, a big connection here. They see you as being in a very intense soulmate, past life type connection here. Or you may have psychic abilities and people might see you as that, as knowing without knowing. But this could be, if you're a woman, this could be a man that you love in your energy who maybe didn't treat you right in the past. But there is a deep connection here. And the block for you is the Magician reverse, which has to do with insecurity, a lack of tools, whether they're physical tools or tools to deal with emotions in situations like this. But again, it could be manipulation as well, right? You have a block regarding people who try to manipulate you, which is very normal. But again, if you don't trust people, you draw in the element. You see how that works? You see yourself as this, and you're blocked by this energy because you're drawing that in, because you're this. If you were this, then you'd be pulling in the Magician upright. So again, you need to change, you need to shift your perspective or your energy in order to remove these blocks that are in your way. So again, it's like the person who doesn't trust anyone who draws in the thief, or the person who's going to steal or lie from them, or lie to them. And then you have at the end here the Three of Cups reversed, again, which is no joy. This is joy in coming together, celebration, happiness. This is being antisocial or partying too much, drinking too much, gossiping too much, third-party situations or groups that are not good for you. Okay? And they're causing stuckness. This could be a hangover because you're partying too much or somebody else around you is doing that and maybe they're affecting your life. Maybe it's your roommate or your partner. What's connecting you to what's left hanging in limbo for you at the end of the read is Star. The stardom, the healing, the dreams come true, the shining of your light. This also could be Aquarius energy. There is love and stardom for you to be had. But you may be hooking up with the wrong people here. They're keeping you stuck. It could be this King of Pentacles who's keeping you stuck too. Let's see. But you need to shift your energy. It doesn't mean it will never happen with this person. If you shift your energy, you may shift their energy as well. But the thing is, it's showing you, you have love and stardom to be had. But you're connected to the wrong people. Partiers or people who you don't necessarily feel good around. And what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Seven of Cups, which again, this is dreams come true, heaven in your eyes. There's no bad choices in this card. They're only good ones. They're fun ones, beautiful ones. And they're all yours. You have all of these choices. This is seeing synchronicities. Perhaps doing shopping, online shopping, and not knowing which one to choose because they're all good. Or just feeling, maybe you're getting the star treatment by a negative influence or a third-party situation here. Maybe someone you don't resonate with as a relationship treated you really well, like spent a lot of money on you, and you like that part, but not necessarily the relationship. And is that really what you're looking for? Someone to spoil you like that, right? Because that can end up being a very superficial thing about gifts. It's really about the gifts of the heart, and are they really going to be there for you in your worst hour? 3, 2, 1, jump is on the clock right now. Jump, take a leap of faith. You're going to get some more cards from this deck at the end, but meanwhile, we're going to clarify what's there. And, okay, very kind of interesting the way it's turning up there. All right, the bottom of the deck here is the Two of Wands. Let's see what's going on in the underlying energy to see where you've been coming into this read. All right, so we have the Death card here, which is Scorpio, and the underlying energies. So you may have dealt with a recent death or an ending recently, a dark night of the soul, a Scorpio person. There's a lot of people here. Let's see. Okay. So there was an ending to the pain. This is where the worst is over, the bliss comes in, regarding coming out of over-isolation, or perhaps a parent who had dementia or Alzheimer's, or was just going out of their mind, or you were going out of your mind, now coming out because the worst is over and the bliss is ready to be here. So again, whatever difficulty or isolation that was is now ending. This is somebody who's sovereign with everything they need. We have the messenger of truth writing in with the truth regarding death, dark night, endings and change, big transformation, big transition, regarding the wounded warrior who's down on their last leg, perhaps down on one knee. And then the next card is the Knight of Cups reversed, which could be jealousy or envy or moodiness, or the schmoozer who kisses up to people to get what they want, or just feeling rejected here. And then here's the Page of Swords with a message about no options, or someone's picked a new path but they're unable to implement it right now, so they could be moody and frustrated. So there's a lot of young energy here. We have two knights, the Sovereign and the Page of Swords. So I don't know if you're dealing with a lot of kids right now here, with the worst now being over. Could be in school, but it is summertime. It could just be messages about what's coming up in the fall. Let's roll the die too before I forget. This is for Pisces. Pisces. Okay, so we have Leo here. I think Leo came up for Aquarius too. So we have Leo, which is about shining your light, and we're coming into Leo right after Cancer. And then we have Mercury, which also came up for Aquarius, so you might be dealing with Aquarius. So Mercury is the retrograde that's been going on. I don't know if we're out of it yet. I don't know the dates, but we still could be in the energies of the retrograde, which can mess up communications a bit with Mercury. Mercury's also Virgo and Gemini. So the twins and the purification process of the dark night of the soul, and the 10 of a turn for the better, the Wheel of Fortune there. And that's interesting because Aquarius had the number 1. So you almost had identical dice, except for you have 10, they had 1. That's interesting. So you might have Aquarius in your chart, or be dealing directly with an Aquarius. But there's really not much air in your read here. Is there any air? Yeah, we have Aquarius right here. But that could also just be your stardom, healing, dreaming, dreams coming true. Perhaps through a third-party situation that may have been a blessing in disguise. And now you got heaven in your eyes here. That's hanging in limbo for you to choose from. What do I choose now? There's so many good choices. All right, let's see what's going on for Pisces here. Feeling like there's not an option right now on how to go forward, or maybe you're just kind of stuck, like which direction do I go? I don't know, nothing's going on. But there's energy of having everything you need and everything's good, being the messenger of truth, or somebody else is, or maybe you're bringing a message to a Scorpio, or about big transformation or a change or an ending, and maybe to a wounded warrior who needs a friend, someone to talk to about what they've been going through. And then there's the Page of Swords message. So giving a message back and forth. This could be doing it on your phone or by email or in person, and then just getting a message back. Maybe they weren't home. Maybe they didn't answer the door because it's the wounded warrior. Maybe they're grieving about something. But there may be some jealousy or rejection energy, and not being able to find your way forward, or someone around you, a friend maybe not being able to do this. But you're coming up as reversed in the recent past as a secret, with a secret passion, or not using your intuition, the need to do that. And this just fell on my leg. Frustration, right? An inability to get aroused or find humor. Feeling, you know, like being beat, like a dead, you know, don't beat a dead horse. This is frustration, whether it's sexual, creative, an inability to grow, not understanding something as to why you can't figure out why you can't go forward right now. And again, there's the wounded warriors. That could be you. We have the wounded warrior, and we have two, the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands, both reversed here. You may have fire in your chart, or this could be someone around you. But we definitely have the wounded warrior here who's frustrated, and you're either the person helping them out or trying to cheer them up, or you're that person. Again, they're drained. This might be Leo energy as well. That could be kids or pets. Somebody defending their kids or pets, but frustrated and out of energy, ready to fall over. And so why do we have the High Priestess? It got really hot with your energy. You got a lot of hot energy here. There could be hot heads here around you, and you have a hot guy perhaps in your energy, unless this is you as a guy, but this could still be a partner energy or someone in your family or friends that's very close to you that are hot. The High Priestess reversed is the truth. The truth being presented about a secret passion or a secret that's come out, which is then embarrassing someone. Or again, this came out for somebody else this way too, where, you know, getting the truth about what's going to happen in the fall. So that could be school again for children. But also this could be someone with your head on a platter, which caused you to fall or pushed you off a cliff, receiving this truth, or embarrassed you. This could be lacking faith, falling on your face, falling from grace, doing something foolish. Like, why did I do that? And there's a falling out here. Falling out between soulmates or the past, a bad childhood, children who are giving you issues, or friends that are giving you issues. You know, this is the past returning as well. But again, there's a secret passion there. So it could be a falling out with a lover as well. And then the foundation is the Queen of Wands reversed. And that has to do with a divorce, a break from a contract, whether that's religion, an establishment, your workplace, an institution, whatever it is, tradition, breaking from the norm, thinking outside the box, being more spiritual here. But this could be a divorce as well, and this is maybe why the Queen of Wands is mad. This is also, she could have Taurus in her chart as well here. And again, ending the pain for the bliss. Getting a divorce, so the worst will be over, and they can then feel some bliss. And then we have the High Priestess again, which is over here, and it's also Pisces. This also could be Virgo or Aquarius. But this is about, again, a secret passion, you know, not being in your full integrity, because this is more, you know, someone who will keep your secrets and not tell and be honorable to you. And this is someone who may need to use their intuition more, be more honorable to themselves. And again, a secret passion is because there's an issue in the relationship between the two. Someone's not coming clean about it, or they're committed to somebody else. There's a need to come clean about this stuff. And we have Taurus reversed and Pisces reversed, and here could be a Taurus reversed here. So that could be Pisces and Taurus in a relationship. We also have a lot of fire here with Taurus. So you could have fire and Taurus in your energy, or that could be somebody around you who's the Queen of Wands reversed. And again, this is energy of you needing to get over it or get over yourself. Okay, so the central energy is being tempted by the Holy Grail, being bored, grounding, integrating what you've been through, and trying not to be tempted again, or you just are. The Page of Wands reversed is frustration. It's also very similar to the energy of the Knight of Wands here. This could be bouncing off the walls with energy, or feeling sick or tired, or not knowing which direction to put your energy in. This also could be a child that you know, your child or a sibling perhaps, because we have 3 fire energies here. So they could be relationship, or all 3 siblings, very fiery, or all 3 fiery friends. And this is somebody who tripped up or messed up or needed to drop the facade or drop the act, drop the pattern, right? Breaking patterns here with the Page of Pentacles reversed, okay? Fiery energy with earth energy, fire energy with earth energy. So you could be a Pisces who's really fiery, or a Pisces who's really earthy, masculine and feminine, who need to drop the act with each other because they've both been covering up their true selves. So that's what's coming up around boredom or temptation, or dropping dropping the facade of, you know, trying to keep up being the nice looking person, the one who's everything's all good, because you think they won't come back to you if everything looks good and you're so tempting to everybody else. But here's the dropping of the facade to allow yourselves to be yourselves with each other. And we have the Emperor reversed too, who's out of control, abusing their power or losing their power, needing to step down, right? Because they can't keep doing what they've been doing and be the Emperor, so to speak. And we have the Queen of Swords reversed here as well. And the Empress here. So here could be an Emperor and Empress with the Queen of Swords between them. Okay, this also can be a mediator. Two people who are getting divorced or don't get along. Two parents who are pissed and the child between them. So a lot of different situations. Again, this could be a lawyer, a mediator. This could be a liar, a chronic liar. This could be someone who's really hurt. Right? She's already the war widow upright. So when she's reversed, she's really hurt. She could be lying. She could be verbally abusive. But again, these guys are no better. This could be parents and a child who's just like them or pissed off and telling them how it is. All right, so we have there's a lot of unhappy people here. Unhappy with their bosses, unhappy with their parents, unhappy with their older siblings, and bored of it, tired of being tempted by what they can't have, by what you can't have. So why are you the Knight of Pentacles reversed? The Queen of Cups is upright with the Knight of Pentacles reversed. And this could be someone who's very loving, intuitive, and kind, and they're very solid in who they are. And this is a beautiful Pisces energy, but there's something behind them that's stuck. Is this your stuckness or somebody else who wants to offer you something, but they're scared? Or are you scared to offer it to yourself? But this is coming up as someone with no balls, right? They're scared to come up and offer you something because you seem so solid in who you are. And like, who are they compared to you? It's like that energy here. But also can be your own stuckness. Maybe you're good emotionally, but you're on strike regarding work or putting out energy for something. But it seems like it's someone else. Someone needs a job. Someone needs direction, not knowing how to go forward. Like you're ready to go forward, but you're stuck because now you don't know what to do. What am I doing next? There's a lot of happiness here, though. There could be an ending of a cycle here that's a happy ending. And now you don't know what to do next, right? You were so excited to get to the end that once you get to the end, you kind of get stuck because now you don't know which way to go. All right, so why do we have the Ace of Cups here coming up for you, Pisces? Which is so Pisces. Why the Ace of Cups for Pisces? The Holy Grail is here. You're tempted by it, and when it's here, are you going to take it? Choosing your path? This could be twin flame energy too. And then this is negative self-talk coming up behind you, right? So once you've chosen a path and then there's this negative self-talk, it's the same energies up here. Like you're sure about yourself, you're sure about your heart. This is sure about passions. Over there it's emotional person. Here it's a fiery person, right? We have fiery here, we have earth here, but also a lot of Pisces emotions. This is someone choosing their fiery path, more practical or more passionate. But again, there's negative self-talk, or this is no message about it or from them. So it's like two different people in the same situation. This one's more ground. This is like the masculine energy with negative self-talk. And then here's your feminine energy of Pisces with negative action, right? Not knowing how to move forward. This one doesn't know how to send a message, how to express themselves. But there's big love between you. And here's this King of Pentacles here. You see yourself as the King of Pentacles reversed. Why? A big burden, a big load to carry. This is the Atlas energy of the weight of the world. Maybe they're always working too much. They don't have time for you, or that's your energy of working too much and not having time for others. There's the King of Pentacles reversed, right? The slave driver and the slave. Are you a slave driver? Is the Queen of Wands a slave under you and she's pissed at you because you're being a slave driver, all about the money as opposed to the usual loving, kind person that Pisces is? Or is this someone around you and you're being the slave to the King of Pentacles, who's just using you because they know that you'll do whatever you want them to do? And this could be a relationship person too. And this may be why there's a disconnect in the relationship. This could have been a breakup because he was all about the money and he was expecting you to do whatever he wanted you to do because you would. So there's a breakup, a disconnect, a lack of affection here. All right, this also could be your boss at work, or you could be the boss at work. There's definitely the slave driver and the slave here. And a lack of affection here, or a breakup. And this is not to be something that happened now. It could be something that happened in the past. There is a major connection here with the Two of Cups for Pisces. Why? Under the radar, not wanting to show you off in public, or not wanting to go forward with the good news. This is someone who's needy for attention or attention-seeking behavior, or feels like a failure, and so they're afraid to show their offer in public or to make it public. So maybe an issue there with not accepting you fully, or you not accepting them fully. And this is about not getting sleep and rising above, or awakening and coming out about whatever somebody was afraid to come out with. Again, someone without balls to say how they feel, or someone with negative talk over here. It looks like someone is afraid to approach you because they didn't message you before. It's been a long time. They had to choose their own path and you had to focus on your heart, or vice versa. And then here is about the need to come out and show somebody off. There's a major connection here, but it's under the radar. It's been kept secret. And there's a need to come out here, or someone might not be getting any sleep here, right? Stuck. There's that stuck energy again. Uncomfortable, walking away. Okay. Wanting to find peace. The block for you is the Magician reversed, is manipulation. This is someone keeping to themselves to keep their energy pure, or pretending not to know so they don't have to deal with the situation, right? This is trying to keep peace of mind, right? They want to keep balance, because if they get the new information or they see the new information, it may knock them off balance, and then they'll have to deal with it, or their own emotions or their own thoughts about it. And this is someone trying to find peace. Peace away from manipulations, insecurities, not having the tools to do what they need to do. Okay, finding peace away from heartbreak. And then we have the Three of Cups at the end here, which is the Page of Cups, which is very Pisces energy, being taken advantage of with a negative group. There's your negative group. Dysfunctional family, whether it's your actual family or the group you work with or the friends you hang out with. This is a group that wants to, show themselves off as really abundant and rich. But actually there's a lot of dysfunction, whether it's in the use of money or loss of family member, or, they are misappropriating time, money, and effort here. And this is someone who's innocent and vulnerable to this energy. This energy could eat them up, right? They're believing everything they say. So Pisces, don't allow them to manipulate you, because this group is not who they say they are, There's some kind of sudden explosion, suddenly blowing your top, your mind, your cover, all right, blowing your crown here. This could be an epiphany. This could be sex here. But it's coming out regarding money, right? Time, money, and effort. So it could be a work or family thing where there's some kind of sudden event or explosion that happens, where you have a sudden epiphany about something regarding boredom, regarding grounding, the need to ground and integrate sudden events before you go forward. So if you're bored right now, it's because you need to be bored. You need to focus on your body and healing yourself. Okay. And there may be a connection right here for you. But you need to work on yourself first as you go into that. Why is the Star card here for you? Whoop, that came right out. Star card, you become the star when you walk away from what no longer serves you, when you're able to recognize that about yourself. This is about holding on, saving, being practical, Okay? But this is Pentacles, and this is emotions. This is where you walk away from emotions that you've worked really hard on, emotional relationships, family, friends, whatever it is, and walking away from that because you know it's not serving you anymore. And this is about maybe just taking time to save your money and be practical and perhaps get grounded, okay? And this is about over-isolating and the need to come out, right? Going crazy, over-isolating and saving and the need to come out. This also could be, you know, a relative who's got dementia, Alzheimer's, that you need to save money for to help out. So again, this is someone who may have been pushed to their emotional limits because they were going crazy, or they had a parent who was losing their mind. But this can just be over-isolation for a lot of people, right? Sweating it out, purging, being pushed to their emotional limit, crying. This is healing and allowing your dreams to come true by allowing yourself to heal. Walking away from what doesn't serve you and allowing yourself to purge, allowing yourself to cry, feeling what's not working, seeing out in the world what's bad, accepting it, everything that is around you, and that's how you make the shift. The Seven of Cups here is all your dreams come true. These are the dream cards, both of these. Pisces is the dream weaver. You're the one very naturally who steps into the outer realms and makes your dreams come true. You show the others the dreams can come true because you don't just see what's here, you see beyond that. And Spirit's connecting with me like crazy right here. You are the dream weaver. You're the one who can show everyone how dreams can come true. You're the example. Don't follow their lead. You follow your lead. It's going to lead you to your dreams. And then they're going to see how you manifested that. And then they're going to want to emulate that. Temperance, a higher love. You create your dreams come true by stepping into that higher love, that higher vibration, being patient and balanced and taking one step at a time. We create from the 0 point, not from the polarities and the extremes. That's not where creation comes from. It comes from being moderate and present and keeping things simple. This is about, you know, coming clean, getting clean, cleaning up your act or your space, you know, cleaning out your home. But doing it in a patient way, being with people who are patient with you and that you are with them. That's love. And that's where the Wheel of Fortune comes in. Look at that. Pisces, this is beautiful. So allow yourself to cry. Have that good purge. Sometimes you might not sleep well, or you'll have a headache, right? Or you can't sleep because of something you've done that day. There is a Knight of Wands rushing in there, right? Who wants to be with you. There's this Knight of Wands reversed here. He wants to save you, though. Do you want to be saved? It's coming clean about your dreams and how you want to move forward. And you may be stressing out because this person wants to be with you, but maybe you don't want to be with them. But they are a very loving person. But you don't want to be rescued. You want to be sovereign, and you want that partner who's equally sovereign like you. All right, so we have those dreams coming true, and then we have the King of Cups reversed. So there may be someone who's sad to see you go, or this is someone who could be emotionally detached and unavailable. It could be someone who's over-emotional and drinks too much, right? He could be someone who has conditions of love. He's not being unconditionally loving. He's expecting you to do certain things in order to get their love. And then we have the Moon reversed, which is deception. Queen of Cups, so the King of Cups reversed here could just be a Cancer person, or he's just trying to deceive you by giving you lots of gifts, right? So that could be the energy there. Also, here's Cancer reversed again. So 2 Cancer cards reversed. This is brokenness. This is being on the warpath, stuck because you're at war as opposed to at peace within. Right? You're always going to be stuck if you're at war, if you're frustrated, if you're blocking yourself. You need to be at peace and accept everything around you, including your own flaws and other people's flaws. You need to love all of it. This is the breakdown, the break out, right? The breakdown, the break up, the break in and out, the breakthrough, ultimately, which is all of that, is the breakthrough to all that is. You can't go forward until you get stuck in you and literally connect with yourself. And then here, look at that. This is the ultimate energy of Pisces coming together with their true partner, the innocent 2 children who are best friends and they just love each other. They just are hanging out playing with the animals and having so much fun. It's like getting stuck. All of a sudden you get broken down and you get stuck with somebody. And guess who you get stuck with? Your best friend. In the downturn, where nobody's bothering you because there's nothing to do, and you get stuck hanging out with your best friend. This could be a sibling as well, or a partner, like a past soulmate. Perhaps it wasn't time yet, or at the time that you came together, it wasn't time yet. And they had to fight for you, you had to fight for them, or they had to fight their own battles before they could come in. We have Libra there reversed. So you had Scorpio upright in the underlying energies, Pisces reversed, a lot of fire reversed, all these energies, friends or kids reversed, negative energy around you. And the King of Pentacles reversed over here. And then we have Gemini or Virgo reversed here in a manipulative energy or insecure without tools. And then Aquarius upright major. And then we have Cancer back-to-back reversed. Really stuck. And we're in the time of Cancer. Maybe Cancer time period isn't when you are going to go forward. You're going to get stuck hanging out with someone because of this Cancer time period. It's not time to move forward until they resolve their own issues. But you get to bond during this Cancer time period, which is really kind of cool, actually. So let's see, why is the King of Cups reversed coming up there for you? Okay, somebody's reaping the rewards of their efforts. They may be daydreaming, deciding how they're going to go forward with whatever they have, their time, money, and effort. But they're not emotionally available yet. And this could be a star, someone who's healing or dreaming, or maybe you're their dream girl. Okay, King of Cups reversed. Okay, reaping rewards. This is the constant gardener, right? They're daydreaming, daydreamer. He's a dreamer, but he's upright here. Sharing and giving to others and perfectly willing to do that. But now he's emotionally unavailable. And there may be a breakup that you had with somebody, and now maybe you're seeing the error in your ways or the error in their ways. Maybe they're not the right person, but maybe they are the right person. Why do we have all this Cancer energy reversed? All right, this is Leo reversed. This is about the need for strength and courage. This is Leo, pets, kids, Leo, out of control, right? Ego out of control. Feeling sick, sick to your stomach. Or he's sick, maybe he's got alcohol issues over here and he's sick. This also could be sick with cancer. Somebody could have cancer. Okay? Somebody could be sick with cancer and they're fighting for their life. And this could be coming together at work, church, or school, or this could be coming together at the hospital for x-rays. This could be an architect as well. All right, and this is the Death card reversed could mean that it was reversed, because this would be death and endings, and this maybe there's good news here. But this also could be a near-death experience or after death. This can be the never-ending story, the worry that they'll never know, whether they're going to be cured or not. Or this could be somebody clinging to not allowing the story to end. So why do we have the Chariot reversed for you, Pisces? Why is the Chariot reversed? 3 of Cups upright. Well, this is again, you're being broken down so that you can hang out with the best person in the world for you. And this could be somebody at work or someone who does the same kind of creative work that you do. Who's got a lot of notches on their belt at work, a lot of awards perhaps, or a lot of creativity coming together, and you always have fun with them. Look, this is you. Coming together with this person or somebody at work, somebody that you're really good with. It's so cute and beautiful and innocent. It could be a sibling as well. Maybe you're communicating with a sibling. But why do we have the the wheel reversed for you right after that. Looking back, going back, living in the past. It's just not time yet. You need time to review. This is like a life review about love that's come in, energetic exchange, the arrows of love. This is a lot of communication or travel back and forth from the past. The slings and arrows of love, and it's like you're reviewing all that with the Queen of Wands reversed. Or this could be a Libra and a Queen of Wands reversed. In the past, that was maybe a bad relationship. And this could be Libra. Maybe you felt like a Libra took you down or took down someone you knew. This is energetic exchange of Libra reversed, looking back at the energetic exchange with the Queen of Wands reversed and the Nine of Pentacles reversed, which can be two different people. This one's more earthy and dependent. This one's more pissed off or just low energy here. Okay, and this is like after the war. So there's some kind of war or virus, PTSD issues, looting, right? These can be grown children as well. In the downturn, looking back at the energy between you or them and these other two women, because it could be a guy that you're involved with here, or if you're into guys, it could be guy and guy there. And looking back at the energy exchange between these two negative people after the war, right? And did they really help you when you needed it? That kind of stuff in the downturn. And then here is the war upright, right? Needing to fight their own battles. It's like you this is amazing energy here, but you can't fight their battles for them. And perhaps this other person still needs to fight a battle with these two women over here who may not let them go. And that could be children, that could be partners, it could be people at work, friends. And then we have the Magician making all their dreams come true. It's like once they finish this energetic exchange with these two and end the war, then they're going to manifest your dreams for you. They're going to make your dreams come true. So are they going to make your dreams come true? Or they want to help you make your dreams come true, right? Because you've already stood your ground saying, you know, you have to fight your own battles, and so do I. But how if we come together and support each other in that? Okay? So why is the Five of Swords there at the end? Because that's the conqueror, but there's no love in that picture. Five of Swords. There's the temptation to fight to the death. This can be someone who's married and won't let go because that means failure. This is any war, right? Tempted by war. The man who wants to prove themselves. This is also going to court, swearing in. Achievement, conquering the field, and wounding others, right? This could be sports as well. You know, having to win. That was the title of my Twin Flame video today. There's a lot of winning in there. But that's about ego. This is ego. That's the devil made me do it. I needed to achieve. I win. My parents wouldn't think I was anything unless I won everything. And this is very masculine energy. And there's deception here with the devil, right? That can be Capricorn there too, and Cancer reversed. They're on the same axis, right? Deception and the devil, which has to do with codependencies and addictions, things you are obsessed about, that you love so much that you don't want to give them up, right? But are they things that are healthy for you, or are they things that are bad for you? And there's where the deception lies. There is someone swearing in court here, and there's someone lying here. The ball and chain might be lying in court here. And that may be the battle. Someone might have to battle for a divorce or for the kids. This is someone lying or verbally abusive or holding their tongue, or the need to hold their tongue in court regarding a separation, a heartbreak, heart issues. And standing up for themselves without being defensive, right? Or without a defense. Maybe they don't have a lawyer. And then there's the King of Swords reversed. That could be no lawyer or a cutthroat lawyer, or maybe their lawyer is a cutthroat lawyer. Maybe that you're dealing with a family who's got a lot of money, but they may be in the wrong, and so they lie. And there's where you're stuck. The King of Swords is stuck. So it could be a Libra energy or someone with Libra in their chart, trying to release themselves from prison, a prison of a marriage, a prison of a contract, literal prison, stuck, but now released. With the King of Wands upright. And there's some instability here. He may be moving out. Maybe they're going to move in together because it's the right timing. They could be breaking up or moving out from each other here. The King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. She's not happy, or she doesn't like being alone. And so then offering love to an Aquarius, or to giving their love to doing announcements or making an announcement, or judge. Or this also could be offering love to a judge. And of course, that's not a good idea. This also could be making announcements around the world to come full circle, to end the cycle, to heed the call, to wake people up, offering love, being love, to wake people up around the world, to their true selves, to being the victim and coming out of that, to hang out and see new perspectives regarding, you know, magnetism, the law of attraction here. Learning the law of attraction. That also could be holding back in order to save for a new life, or just withholding time, money, and effort from somebody else in a divorce situation in court right here. So let's see, Pisces. I don't feel like it's you. I feel like it's whoever you're around, your friend or your partner that you want to be with might have had to fight in court. Might have been a very evil type of situation, or someone with a lot of money here who's in your energy. You might want to control the situation. You know, or fight for money, that kind of stuff, trying to get money out of someone here. Be careful of who you trust. Again, you're coming up as vulnerable here. Be careful who you trust, because they may just want something from you. But that doesn't mean to go around and mistrust. You need to trust your own instincts. Pisces are very on tune with their instincts. Don't follow what your mind is saying. What is your heart saying? Does your body feel good about this person, or are you uncomfortable? If you're uncomfortable, then don't spend time with them. Don't listen to their words. Feel the body, you know, feel what you're feeling around them. Don't listen to their words, because they could be saying all the right things and giving you gifts. To ask your body what it's feeling about this person. And there's something not right, then listen to your instincts. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Don't rush it. And that soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. Okay? But there may be other people around you who are not. So, you know, you'll know. There is reconciliation here. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So it may have been a falling out from before. And maybe in the meantime, you got mixed up with the wrong people who aren't good for you. So it might be someone from your past who actually is the right person. But in the meantime, you don't want to get mixed up with the wrong people. Follow what you love. Like, don't just start seeing other people when you know who the one is. You need to trust your gut about that and not listen to other people. Now, don't hang on to a relationship if you're just hanging on and they really don't want you around. But if you are in a connection where you feel the other person, literally, you have a very close soulmate relationship, you need to listen to your instincts. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Okay? Because there is actually someone who's coming back from the past. It can be either way. There's either someone that you've been seeing recently, or someone in your past. One of them is the one, and one of them definitely is not. So it's time to release your ex, whichever one that is, to clear your energy, because there are true romantic feelings of love here, and that is your soulmate. Let's see what the Lenormand Reverie says. And it doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a friendship too. But in here, it looks romantic because you have the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups over here, really strong. And the Six of Cups, like I said, it could be a friendship too, because that doesn't have to be sexual. But there's a lot of frustration over here too. And it's about your dreams coming true. So let's see here. For Pisces, and remember you have Mercury, 10, and Leo here. So Leo might have to do with the time period of Leo where you really get to shine your light, where Cancer is a time to lay low, and then you're going to be the star at Leo. Okay? And you may have connections with Mercury, which is Virgo and Gemini, and then the number 10 is in your favor. Look at that, the lilies, spiritually blessed. The 30 of union, the rod and staff, union. This also could be cracking the whip. Cracking the whip with the 2 of cups, letting them know how it is because they're the one. And having a breakthrough with this. Remembering to stay in your power as the feminine. Don't let them take advantage of you, but allow yourself to show love. That doesn't mean they can treat you wrong. If they treat you wrong, they don't get to stay. But if they treat you right, it's okay. So here's a letter. You may receive a letter or be giving a letter, or a letter of what? Oh, there's 2 women here. This could be a female relationship, or like I said, it could be 2 best friends, or there may have been a 3rd woman involved here. Or the need to express yourself to another female, a friend, a relative, whoever it is. She's more in her power, she's more in her heart. And just expressing. This also be writing a letter to yourself about the 2 sides of you. The power you, write a letter to the loving part of you, and vice versa. Write a letter to each other, the parts of yourself. This is also your social group, you know, where there's power in numbers, so be careful who you hang out with, you know. The bottom of the deck is the timelines collapsing, being present in the moment after something has been chewing you up, right? And that may be because the time's been going by so fast. It's a time to collapse the timelines. Let's see what's going there. This institution here, the powers that be, have been gnawing at you. You know, this could be owing bills to and having to constantly call. You know how medical bills are. They're a pain in the butt. So it could just be something as simple as that. But it's all about the timing or collapsing the timelines. But again, you're spiritually blessed here. Crack the whip in your relationships here. Rod and staff, which is a beautiful relationship. There is a breakthrough. Okay? It's really beautiful energy for you. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature. Pisces, rise and be loved. It was just 5225. That's the Queen of Swords and then the Knight of Wands. Okay. Take a deep breath, Pisces. Let it all go. It's all good. It's all okay. Be present in the moment. You got this. Rise and be loved. I'll see you soon. Bye, Pisces.